The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
I just wanted to express a flat-out thank you, Tom. I've learned more about trading from you than about any other previous 3 or 4 books I've read combined, and just wanted to extend a heartfelt thank you because you've helped me make a lot of cash, man. There's no two ways about it. Not only just through insights, but just the things that I've learned from you,
cool,
and being able to call trades on my own.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 3 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Of course, let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our first 4 agreements. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 45, Nasdaq up 18, S&P's up 6, gold contract down $2.50, trading out at $1,657 an ounce. Silver up 2 cents at $30.57 an ounce. Copper up 6 pennies at $3.81 a pound. Light sweet crude off 11 cents at $100.48 a barrel. Bonds down 1.5 at 142.25. Dollar index down 55 ticks at 80.26. Euro up a penny, 100 pennies, 100 ticks at 129.61. Yen up 28, trading out at 77.11. My phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Well, I know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're at 1314. We're dealing with the 1292. You do $735 million versus $1.4 billion. Bottom line, folks, you got to a higher high. Doesn't have the juice. Not even close to the juice either. And, we go over to the Dow Industrials. We look at the Dow. What do you have on the Dow? Dow is at 12,623. Crawling up there. They're all done. And I'll go through the numbers afterwards as to why. The NASDAQ Composite. What we have with the Composite is this. Composite up $18. You're at 27.88. The 27.53 was the high out there of the October 27th. We do $1.9 billion out there. You're dealing with 2.4. Now, after the close out here, and there's going to be a few big days out here. We'll start off with Google. Google closed at $639. It's trading at $580 right now. Numbers on Google go like this. Their top line number, their estimate was $10.50. They made $9.50. I don't think that number is the number that's killing them. The number I would say that's killing them is actually the gross revenue number. And this is what it is. They were expected to take in $8.41 billion, and they took in $8.13. That's a problem. That to me is like, okay, you're going to get a pullback. And if you want to see technically how the baby was set up, well, bottom line, you can see flat out, we got to the higher high January 4th. No juice whatsoever. Last time it had any juice was at $5.99. You had 8.3 million shares traded. It goes all the way up to $6.70. So it goes up $70 on 2.8 million shares versus 8.5. Then what does it do? It came off the highs with volume. Someone knows something flat out. 5.8 million shares comes downtown from 647 to 621. Then what do? You go uptown with 2 or 3 million, falls apart. Bottom line, it's going to be a severe correction inside Google. You're at 580 right now, and what's sticking out like a sore thumb, of course, is 503. The 580 gets you under the 599 area. We go take a look at Big Blue. Big Blue just come out with numbers. Big Blue closed at 180. That's trading up $4 at 184. Numbers on Big Blue go like this. The estimate was 462. It's trading they made 471. Bottom line. Top line, That's kind of interesting. The top line is down. Top line estimate was $29.7 billion. They took in $29.4 billion. Bottom line, though, they're still moving it up. Intel, we go look at Intel, what we had with Intel out here. Intel closed at 25.63, and what we have with Intel, she is trading at 26.14. She's up another 50 cents. Numbers on Intel go like this. The estimate was 61 cents, takes in 64. Bottom line estimate. Top line estimate, the estimate was $3.7 billion, and what ended up happening is they 13.7 billion rather, 13.7 billion, and they took in 13.89 billion. So a good top line number there. We go to let's see, who else just came out? Microsoft, MSFT. Microsoft closed out the day at 28.12. She's trading up 70 cents, trading out at 28.87. And what we have here, number-wise, goes like this on. There she is. On Microsoft. Microsoft. Top line number, $20.92 billion. They took in $20.89 billion. Bottom line number, 76. They took in 78. What is intriguing in two of those for sure is that they made bottom line number, top line number, top line number was, wrong one. Okay, top line number was still light, but the bottom line, they are trading up. IBM in particular. IBM closed at 180. It's trading at 184 right now. I guess, 184 on, this goes, 184 on IBM really doesn't do that much because the spike last week on the 3rd got it up to 188. So it's going to need more than that. Action all around, though. That's the real bottom line. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at the dollar index, folks. DX. What is? Let's go to the dollar first. What we have with the dollar is this: dollar down 58 cents. You have done 21,000 contracts. That little baby is coming into that 31,000. She does want to get into this 79.83. What you do have, though, bottom line is that you are pulling back with 1/3 lighter volume, and that what that sets up is that sets up a contraction with lighter volume and a equity that wants to run higher. ISRG, let's go take a look at Intuitive Surgical. That closed at 474. That's trading at 471 right now. Numbers on Intuitive Surgical go like this. Revenue, let's see. Okay, the revenue is $497 million. The estimate was $496 million. The bottom line, the consensus was $335. They did $375. Some of the high volume stocks we got out here, let's go take a look at them out here. We had Bank of America up 16 cents. You had Citigroup up 30. Wells Fargo was down 9. You had Bristol Myers down $1.03. Johnson Controls, I wonder what happened there. That was down 10%, down $3. We had Chesapeake Energy off 77 cents. Yahoo was up 24. Inside the euro, let's go over and take a look at the euro. What the euro's done is it's up $1.03, a penny and 3. What is intriguing here is this: is that with the correlation that the dollar's pulling back, the euro's gone that dramatically higher. My take would be that the market should be a lot higher right now. After the close out here, what you have is this: is that the SPY closed at 131.46. That's still trading at that same level. The 3Qs, I suspect, are going to be a little bit different because of Google. The 3Qs closed at 59.86. That's trading at 59.63. Small caps out here, what you have with the small caps, that closed at 78.20. That is trading at 78.08. Capital One, COF, let's see what's going on with Capital One. Capital One closed at 48.77. That is trading at 46.61. Numbers on Capital One go like this. Okay, where is she? Okay, so numbers go. The consensus was, oh baby, this is interesting. It's going to get hit more than that if this is. So the earnings per share, they were looking for $1.56. and they only come in with 88 cents. Let me look at the stock for a second. Man, they're not, they're not hitting that bad for what that is. But that does, what you can see is that you can see a high volume low that's sticking out like a sore thumb going all the way back to August. 48.77 it closed at. 46.64 right now it's trading at. Bonds. Let's go look at the bond market. We had with bonds out here today. Bonds pull back. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. This is really interesting. Now, bonds pull back with some juice. 338,000 contracts. You're going into 305. You're going into... Oh, I see. You're going into 478. Okay, it's not as much as I thought. We did 478,000 contracts and got down to 140.31 rather, folks, on the November 30th. So bottom line, that is still banging into that. That's still a tight consolidation. Numbers are all over the place, no doubt about it. We go back to Google. Google's down, $40, $50, $60, $65. That is a hit. No two ways about that. That is a hit. IBM, let's see if she's hanging on to that. Yeah, she's hanging on to that $4 on the upside. Intel is hanging on to about 60 cents right now, 50 cents. Microsoft, she is hanging on to another 60 cents. SLB, Schlumberger. Let's see what's happening with Schlumberger out here. Schlumberger closed at 72.86. She's trading at 72. She's trading the same, 72.81. She's trading the same. They're going to increase their dividend 10% to 27.50. Some of the Dow stocks that we have out here: ExxonMobil up 58. Disney was up 42. Kodak, by the way, folks, that went bankrupt today. Do not buy it. It's at 36 cents, and the unfortunate part is that there's no doubt that what they allow is that they allow these stocks to trade even when they are bankrupt, which makes no sense whatsoever. Let's get to Mike in North Carolina. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
I'm having a great day. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I just wanted to take a moment to read a line from Reminiscences of a Stock Operator, because I know that you, as well as I, covered my shorts, if not today, then yesterday. But, on page 82, he says, if a man didn't make mistakes, he'd own the world in a month. And I just love that quote. That's one of my favorites in there, because obviously all of us make mistakes, even the great Jesse Livermore. But the one thing I wanted to take a look at is the transportation average, Dow Jones transportation average, and going back to the previous downturn back in 07 and 08, it made a gigantic double top.
Okay.
And, I was wondering, if you look at that, maybe that, this time around, and what your thoughts are on that being the tell, so to speak, if it could make another double top this time around, and then,
Cool. You stay right there. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN, folks, so you stay right there. We're talking with Mike from North Carolina. We're talking about the transportation index, and we're going to be talking about this 95, 97 area. We're going to be right back.